Good morning, everybody. It is almost noon. It's 11:25. I've been up for about 30 minutes. It was my day off, morning off, whatever, so I could do what I wanted, and I wanted to sleep in, so I slept in. I had actually woken up at about 7:30, and I went to the potty, and I weighed myself, and I was, drum roll please, 204. Awesome. And then I just weighed myself again just to see, because sometimes I notice when I sleep in I actually weigh more than I do when it's early in the morning, so it's actually 204.2. I don't know how that happens. You know, like 3 extra hours and nothing to drink or eat, and actually eliminated and still weighed more. I don't know. Doesn't make any sense to me. But, yeah, so I'm going with 204, which means I only have 4.2 pounds left to go to get into Wonderland by June 1st. Yes, with Miss Julie Janae and a couple others of you that are right around that 205, 210 mark, maybe 201, I don't know, that want to join us in the Wonderland Challenge by June 1st. Also, I'm doing the ponytail challenge. 1 week, no ponytail unless I'm working out. That's just something personally that I'm doing because all I ever do with my hair is put it in a ponytail, and I'm trying to get out of my frump rut. And my mom has started watching my vlogs, so I just want to give a special shout out to my mother. Love you, Mommy. And I wanted to show you today's outfit of the day. Not because I am a cool, awesome style guru, but because you guys are kind of on this trip with me to try to better myself and trying to, again, get out of my frump rut. So I just wanted to show it to you. And I don't have a full-length mirror. I don't even remember the last time I owned a full-length mirror. So to do so, I'm going to have to put you on a tripod or just do an up-down or a down-up shot, and I don't think you guys are going to be able to see that. So instead, I'm going to put you on a tripod and show you. Hey, here's my breakfast. That's 2 low-fat Nutri-Grain waffles with sugar-free syrup and 1 large navel orange and a big glass of water. I think this is about 200 calories or so, maybe a little bit more. Not bad, very good breakfast. Hey guys, it's 5 o'clock. I know I haven't seen much of you today. Rather, you haven't seen much of me. I've just really, God, there is nothing more frustrating in my life but the fact that I feel like I have no time to do anything. And I talked about that last night, I know. I don't know what I can do. I don't know how I'm going to resolve it or help myself in that area. But this being like never having time, I don't know, it's really driving me crazy. Anyway, I've been on my computer really not accomplishing anything. Feeling like I'm trying to accomplish things, but not really getting anything done. Anyway, I'm on there doing that. I'm looking at Pinterest stuff, which, yes, is pretty much a waste of time. It's a leisure activity, and if I'm trying to get stuff done, leisure activities don't really have room in there. I have paper due tomorrow night, a 2-page paper on humans' resistance to change. Isn't that so poetically ironic? And I'm on my way to the gym right now. Surprise, surprise, surprise. It's my day off. And so it's pretty much the perfect time for me to go because I don't have to worry about kiddos. Really, The biggest excuse I have for not going to the gym is right now Lexi's nap schedule. Because if I didn't have to work around that at this point, I would have lots of windows of time that I could carve out to go. But because she sleeps so often and so much, I have very little windows. She's awake from about 8 to 9, and then about 11:30 to 1:30ish, and then about 3:30 to 5:30, and then 6:30 to 7:30. That's pretty much it. So the morning I don't have enough time to actually go do anything because I have to drop Alana off or send her off with the carpool at like 8:30, which is right in the middle of her awake period. And then the 11:30 to 1:30, I have to do the carpool and or just pick up Alana at 11:30. And I have to feed her at noon. And Alana needs lunch. And even if I eat lunch early, Alana still needs lunch. I could bring lunch for Alana and then go straight to the Y if I already had Lexi fed, or I could feed her at the Y. That's an idea. And then the other window of time would be from about 3:30 to 5:30, and she eats at 4. So I could get her up, bring all the kids, leave, feed her at the Y at 4, and then work out and come back and make dinner. So, sometimes talking it out helps. So I had to eat. I didn't really have lunch because I woke up so late at like 11 o'clock. So ridiculous, I know, but, whatever. So I had the breakfast I showed you, and then I skipped lunch, so then I had 2 afternoon snacks, and I actually had a Quaker Chewy granola bar why am I going this way? This was a dumb decision. Oh well. Early afternoon snack, and that was 100 calories. I have been avoiding things like that, which I didn't before. I've really been avoiding all refined sugars and candy and chocolate and all that stuff. Not because I can't necessarily fit it into my calorie budget. I can, but I like to eat. And so kind of the more bulk of food is usually more important than, how can I say it? A lot of food that tastes moderatively good is better to me most of the time than a small amount of food that tastes really good. So it's a trade-off, I can have this big plate of broccoli, or I can have this little teeny tiny granola bar, So anyway, but I did have one of those today earlier, and then just before I left at about 4 o'clock, I had a large apple cut into slices with 3/4 of a serving of peanut butter. The only reason why I did that is because I had so many calories in my budget today because I skipped a meal. So I've been avoiding peanut butter altogether as well because it is so high in calories and fat content. I had a viewer, I don't know if she's a subscriber, but she sent me a message and she said that she didn't want to offend me by giving me any advice, but that she had studied nutrition for quite a while. Hi out there. I don't want to give your name just in case you want to remain anonymous. But anyway, and she just voiced her concerns that a restricted calorie diet may not be the healthiest route for me, and she suggested instead cutting out refined sugars and not cutting out fats altogether. which by the way is not my complete intention. It's just, again, I get more calories by not eating the fats, like the avocado and the olive oil and all that. But I do use it sparingly. So I just wanted to respond to her instead of just writing it out, and for everybody else's benefit as well, I guess. But I just wanted to let her know I do agree with you that a 1,200 calorie restricted calorie diet is not the healthiest thing for a person to do. There may be healthier ways to go about it, but I do know that personal trainers, nutritionists, and the like, even on The Biggest Loser, have had their contestants and stuff as morbidly obese as they were on 1,200 calorie a day diet, working out like for 5 or 6 hours a day, maybe even more, and they're not eating their calories back, which means if they're burning 600 calories, they're not eating 1,800 calories, they're still eating 1,200 calories. So, and obviously they do that for fast weight loss results, and I'm not necessarily looking for super duper 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 fast, but yeah, the faster is good. And I do agree with you in the long run for healthy lifestyle change in diet, eating the good fats and not eating the refined sugars and the refined carbohydrates, and eating the whole grains and the whole foods and all that is a very, very healthy way to go, and I appreciate your concern and your advice. I am going to continue with what I do, but I appreciate ya. Hello! Can you tell I'm a little, what do they call it? I don't know. There's some cute feminine way to say that you're sweating, and I can't remember what it is. Anyway, it was my lucky day today because when I got in there, they were just starting a body flow class. And so I got to go to it. It's the first time, I think I did one since the baby's been born. But if you were watching season 1 in like 2011, you can see that I did body flow quite a bit when we lived over in Belrico. Anyway, it was good, tired, hungry, and I'm a little bit pissed because, oh, I don't want this turn. I'm a little bit pissed because I went into Target earlier because they have a deal on right now on Pond's facial wipes, and I had a coupon, so they ended up being like, I don't know, half price or something after the $5 Target gift card or whatever. So I went in there to get those, and I was looking at my budgeting stuff I told you earlier today, and I noticed that I had spent quite a lot of money at Target, which I knew last week, you know, when I bought that outfit and everything. I knew I had spent quite a bit, and I was just getting what I wanted, and I wasn't really necessarily looking at prices. I know, not good when you're trying to budget, but, you know, I wanted to treat myself, and I knew that the things that I was buying was not that expensive. I knew the shorts were about $20, and the shirt was about $20, and the shoes were about, I think, 20 or 30, I can't remember. But anyway, I couldn't reconcile the total in my mind, and I was like, what is up with this total? What did I buy exactly? And I didn't think I still had my receipt. Well, when I was here earlier, I looked in my wallet, I did have the receipt, and I saw I was charged twice for a $35 accent chair that I got from my vanity, instead of just once, because I just got one chair. So now I got to go into Target and try to get them to refund my money, which I don't see how they're going to do. Well, that was quick and painless. You got to love Target. That's why it pays for me to shop here, just for the experience, you know. And I have the Target card, so I save 5% every time, and then I just pay it off every month. They're just so much more friendly and everything than those other stores. Walmart, you know who I'm talking about. Anyway, yeah, she just refunded it right back to my Target card. Actually, $5 was on a gift card, so she gave me $5 gift card and then the rest back on my card. So yay, I'm on my way back home. It's almost 7 now. I'm going to go back home, fix myself some chicken stir-fry. I thawed some chicken breast earlier. Brian was going to cook for the girls because they don't like stir-fry anyway, and it's my day off, so I'm glad that I didn't have to rush back to get dinner for everybody. Hi. I know it's so bright that you're probably wondering if I'm staring directly at the sun, but I'm not. I am sitting in front of my vanity, and I have a bright light bar up there. Reflections are going to be done up here right before bed for the next little while because Brian is off for the next few days, so I don't like to do the vlog really too much in front of him. I must pull up my Pinterest right now, and if you don't know, you can follow me on Pinterest. The link is either on my channel page or down below in the description bar. And I want to find my Words of Wisdom board. If you're interested, you can check that out on Pinterest. Or you can just not spoil the surprises for yourself and just wait until I tell you the quote. But my reflection for the day is, my mood has been pretty good lately. I have to admit. I've been sleeping a lot better, which probably has something to do with it, either one way or the other. I'm in a better mood because I'm sleeping, or I'm sleeping because I'm in a better mood. But I am still feeling very overwhelmed, and I talked about that last night and earlier today. But I need some kind of plan or routine to fit in everything that I feel like I need to fit in, and actually feel like I'm getting stuff done, and not always feeling like at the end of the day like I didn't accomplish everything I should have or would have liked to. That might not be a realistic expectation. I mean, not everything is ever going to be done, completely. It's hard to stop and smell the roses, though, when you feel like you're not getting everything done. That's really annoying. Hold on. My internet out again. So anyway, hold on one second. I know this is totally unprofessional. Everything's out of order for some reason. Here we go. I decided to increase my calories to 1220. That was kind of my magic number the first time when I didn't do vlogs back in 2007 when I lost 80 pounds. And also because I don't want to eat less than 1200, so unless I'm right on my calorie goal at 1200, then I'm eating less, and I don't want to do that. So I want to give myself a little wiggle room to make sure that I'm eating at least 1200. So that's why I decided to do that. And I am on my calories today. I didn't show you my dinner, but it was a great big plate. I had 3/4 of a serving of brown rice with the broccoli and chicken stir fry. I had like 6 ounces of chicken and a whole big bag of broccoli and a little bit of stir fry sauce. And I had a good time at the body flow class. And I got a little bit of an outline started on my paper, but haven't actually started writing it. Not looking forward to that. Ugh, I really want to stop going to school. It's just like it's hard, but it's not. But it's just, I just don't want any more pressure on myself other than what I'm already doing, but I can't really. It's like if I had a part-time job, and it's like we were depending on that money. And it's like, oh, well, I don't feel like working, whatever, 8 hours a week, or whatever I do for school. Well, it's like $300 a month, and I'm only working like realistically like 6 to 8 hours a week. So I don't know, I can't really say no to like $300 and some a month. I just can't. So I couldn't quit my part-time job just because I didn't feel like it when we needed the money, you know? Anyway, so that's it. Alright, let me find a good quote. And I don't have my glasses on, so I'm like, let me look at my phone. How about this? Because I feel like I need to relax. Who said it? Let's see. I don't know who said it. Note to self. Relax. You are enough. You have enough. You do enough. Okay, so is that sunk in? I definitely needed to hear that tonight. Okay, well, hope you guys had a great day. Sorry I'm behind on the vlogs and I didn't get my no ponytail challenge. Sounds like the dog's whining or going crazy or something. Didn't get my Instagram photo up today, but I will tomorrow. Good night.